Yeah, okay, so we're back to Rio Manteca. It's been a while since we've been here, but we are going to start up with the Western games again, and we're going to try out some different rule sets, but I figured to get us back in the swing of things, we'll come back to our very first Western game that we tried, and that's Dead Man's Hand. So tonight we're going to be playing a custom mission. It's a simple mission. It doesn't have a lot of moving parts to it, but I think it'll be fine to get us back into the swing of things. So with that, we'll just go ahead and we'll dive right into the briefing. Remnants of the Padilla Gang have moved back to Rio Manteca and have been hanging around disturbing the peace and causing problems with the locals. Word is they plan to break Pedro Padilla out of jail soon. Law enforcement has been cowed into inaction, and the only hope the residents have to restore peace is a sympathetic band of passing cowboys. Mission: the cowboys must drive the Padilla Gang out of Rio Manteca and secure the jail. The desperados must break Padilla out of the jail and get him off of the eastern board edge. Deployment: the desperados start on the board. Half of them must start in the saloons and brothels and start drunk and disorderly. The other half are placed no closer than 6 inches to the jail. To break Padilla out of the jail, they must first break the door down on a task roll of 6, and then find the keys to open the cell on a task roll of 10. Task rolls are made with 2d6. Once freed, roll to see what condition Pedro Padilla is found in. On a 1, he is incapacitated and must be carried off the board. On a 2 to 4, he is injured and can only perform 2 actions per turn. On a 5 or 6, he is able-bodied, and he will be armed with a pistol. The cowboys start in 2 or 3 groups and can enter the board from any road. Start with the cowboy faction. Leading the cowboy faction, the range boss with pistol is Frenchie. Assisting him is the man with no name, who will be played by the man with no name. Then we have 5 cowboys. First cowboy is Sarah. She is armed with a repeater. Next we have Josh Bruder and his shotgun. Then we have Dan Beresford and his rifle, followed by Lars Schieving with a pistol, and finally Vasquez, also armed with a pistol. The Desperados faction is led by the boss, Rubeard Macaques, armed with pistol. The killer is Josie Welch, and he's armed with dual pistols. Then we have 5 bandits. The first is Felina, armed with her sawed-off shotgun. Then we have Alfred Wallace and his repeater. Next we have Dan Cleyne, armed with a rifle. Then we have Cuchillo, who was armed with a pistol. And a new cowboy, Crooked Smilin' Joe, armed with a pistol. And he'll be known as Crooked Joe. And that's it. Those are the forces for tonight's game. That was the briefing and the forces. Now we'll take a quick look at the board. First we got our Geek Villain Wild West Town mat, which is really good for Wild West towns. As you can see here, it looks pretty sweet. The starting locations, the brothels and the bars, were going to be this building, this building, this building, and that building. And those are where half of the Desperados are going to have to deploy. Other than that, cover's not a huge deal in this game. There's not really any movement penalties or anything like that. The only thing that really would apply would be substantial cover, which is half of the model is obscured. You get substantial cover. So all of these wooden fences, if you're up against them, if you're inside of a building, behind something like the stagecoach, that would be considered substantial cover and give a -1 to hit. That'll do it for the board and the briefing and the factions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait for Andre. I'll brief him. We'll pick who's going to be who, and we're going to get started. Andre's arrived. He's going to be the Cowboys. I'm going to be the Desperados. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do some plans. We usually only do this in the chain of command games, but I think in this case it could work. So we're both going to do a brief overview of our plan. The Desperado plan. So I'm going to have Rubeard McCox, Josie Welch, and Crooked Smilin' Joe are going to be the ones who are going to attempt to break Pedro Padilla out of the jail. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Alfred Wallace and Felina are going to be in this brothel here. I'm going to have Dan Cleyne and his rifle inside this building here. And I'm going to have Cuchillo over here. And then Andre's going to break his up into 3 different groups. He's going to come in on any road, so I don't know where he's going to come in. But I think that spread should pretty much encircle the jail with my guys. And I'm going to need that to try to get in there and get Pedro out. So that is it. And then after that, I'll break in, find the keys, get Pedro out, and we'll hopefully win the game. So that's it for the Desperado plan.
We're the Cowboys, baby. Yeah, so Cowboys. Okay, well, I got it broken down here into the 3 entry points. So we got Sally here with the repeater is going to come in on her own over off of that far corner road there. And she's just going to kind of be a distraction, coming in, lots of shooting from range, kind of pushing the cowboys, the Desperados, as they move off away from the jail and trying to get off the board. So she's going to just kind of be more of a distraction. They can stop and try and deal with her, or just ignore her and try and focus on the objective, but kind of a harassing fire thing. Then I've got the man with no name and 2 regular dudes, and they're going to come in right in here and put some pressure on the jail from this side. And that's going to be kind of the main strike force. We've got a oh, my mistake. Sally is right here with the repeater. I've actually got my long-range rifle on the other side, and now I recall I'm doing that because the rifle's probably going to be taking longer range pops, and I've got better range, just sitting back taking those longer range shots from that end, while Sally with the repeater is going to help cover this side as the man with no name makes his way up towards the jailhouse. And I got my main man and the shotgun are going to come in on that back road, cut across and cut off the back escape route out of the jail. And they're going to kind of be the roadblock back there for the jailbreak. So hopefully I'm not putting too much on the front side and not enough on the back side. Now that I say that, it's like, oh man, maybe I really should, well, you know what? Sally can kind of work her way up this edge, and she can possibly get some covering fire on the retreating Desperados if they get out of the back of the jail. So I think it's solid. Anyway, that's kind of what I got in mind.
So that's the plans. Andre's plans changed a little bit, just because I never mentioned to him that he was supposed to break his cowboys up into evenly as possible.
Well, you said I had to divide them into 3 groups.
Yeah.
And we figured out that was 2 1/3 guys in each group, which Travis took to. I understood that it was going to be evenly versus me, who thought, there's going to be an odd number. So I guess I'll put all the odd number will be 4 over here.
So he's got 3 over there. He's got Sarah.
So the man with no name only has 1 cowboy with him, and the rifle now does have a cowboy with him.
So Vasquez and Beresford are over here. Over here we have Frenchie and Bruder, and then we have Sarah, Schieving, and the man with no name over there, and then I have. We just went over this in the plan, but I'll go over it again anyway. We have my killer, my boss, and then we have Crooked Smiling Joe there. Okay, so what we'll do now?
Your heavy hitters right out front.
Right out front. We got to get them off the board. So, all right, Andre. So let's pull our card and look. So remember, whoever puts it down first. So we'll look at it. This is always a problem when someone's on the camera, because they always seem to lose. So we'll look at it.
And we've got to put it on.
You got to put it on one of your models. So remember, this is for initiative. So whoever. Yeah. Okay. Let's just look at it. Yep. Okay. So all right. So Andre's put his first. Man, now I'm gonna have to show off where all my people are, huh?
No, you can put it on these guys.
I could, but it's not a very good card. All right. So now what we do is we.
Oh, you don't put it face up.
No, we can put it face down, and then, or maybe we do put it, I don't know. I'll have to look at the rules for initiative again, but what we'll do now is we'll determine the order that everyone else is going to go in. After the rest of the cards came out, the highest card on the table is a 10.
Woohoo! Go Travis.
Which is Josie Welch. And then there's an 8.
Actually, your 8's pretty way
9.
Your 8,
pretty high.
you got those are the top 3 cards.
You have a 9 too. So since,
I do have a 9.
Since you placed first, you get to win ties.
Okay.
So he's going to get to go before this 9. And we're not going to go through this every single turn, but that's the hard part about filming this game, is this part of the game. It's hard to try to horn this into the format. But over there, he's got 7. He's got a lot of low cards. His highest card's a 9, which is here. My highest card's a 10. So I'll get to go first.
So does this kind of show me where all your guys are, though?
Well, sort of. That's what I was kind of worried about, because I would have to place them by the thing, but whatever. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move up my 10, and I am going to use Rubeard Macaques. Is going to try to break the door down.
Why do you have 4 cards over here?
Because I have more guys over there.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there's one in.
No, there's these 3 and then this one.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to see if Rubeard Macaques can break the door down. I need a 6. Okay, yeah, 3. See, that's why you do 2d6 there.
Yep.
So Rubeard's having a little bit of a hard time breaking that door down, apparently. So next is the 9.
That's what happens when you try and kick a door down drunk.
Well, and plus it's the well, no, the only drunk ones are the ones in the buildings.
Oh.
These guys aren't drunk. So next is 9.
Well, maybe that's his problem.
It might be. So your 9 goes first. You got Beresford.
Okay.
Beresford has moved up 1, so you always have to declare what you're going to do first. He's going to move up, aim, and fire. And he's shooting at Josie Welch. Okay, so we'll see what you get.
A 5!
5 is a miss.
Woohoo!
I know that. I know that.
You're
So,
clear on that? Okay.
so a 9. So
now you're 9.
my 9. I'm going to do, my 9 was Felina. Felina is going to come out with her shotgun. She's going to take a shot at Bruder with his shotgun, and then she's going to move back. So she moved out 4, fire, moved back 4 into the brothel. Andre is now looking through his cards to see if he can stop me. All right, what do you got, Andre?
I've got the Jack of Diamonds. You boys better move away, even if you're a lady. Dude looks like a lady.
What does it do?
Play on an opposing model that has already been activated this turn, as long as it has no underfire markers. Move the opposing model 10 centimeters as if it were your own.
Okay, I'm going to cancel your Jack
With your Jack.
with my Jack. So it will happen. Felina is going to come out, bust out of the door with the shotgun. Let me do some measuring real quick. Okay, so Felina, she's only going to have a -1. She's not within 4, sadly. So she's not going to get the +4 point blank. And she is going to get a -1 because she's going to do 2 actions. You got something else?
And I'm going to play another one.
Which one is this?
This is the 5 of Hearts. Stumble.
5 of Hearts. I think I have one of those too, Andre.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I do.
Damn.
But
So
you're not going to get away from this shotgun blast.
Well, it was really going to be a bummer because you were going to be
Stuck out in the open.
stuck there, not
Right.
doing anything. So
Not so much. Felina is pretty badass. So we'll see how good she is. So it's just a -1. It's a miss.
Whew.
Okay.
I think she
So
was
she's gonna
trying to hit that
back.
or not hit the that lady crossing the street.
I guess so. So that's the 9. Next is what, an 8? So you got your 9. I think, yeah, there's an 8 over there. Crooked Smiling Joe. I think he's the only other one, right? You don't have an 8, do you? No. Okay, Crooked Smiling Joe is next. Crooked Smiling Joe. I was going to try to shoot at Sarah, but she is out of my range. So he's going to come back here and he's going to try to break the door down as well. And he does. So Crooked Smiling Joe has kicked the door down to the brothel. So what's up? What's next, Andre?
So that's so your 8 is out. That would be my pair of 7s, I believe.
Pair of 7s, and those are both on. So you got
Sarah and
Frenchie, your boss.
Frenchie, the boss.
Okay, so we've had Frenchie has moved with his 7. He's gone up to the door of the brothel. He's going to take 2 moves, so that's going to be a -1 for him. And then who are you going to shoot at? Felina? Felina. Okay, since we're saying he's right at the door, he's going to not have any cover issues. So he's a +1 for being the boss. Frenchie, I think you're just at a +1. So go for it. 15, a 16.
Actually, that's a 15, isn't it? Don't I have -1 for the double move?
That's right. But yeah, so the boss cover cancels out your double move.
Right, so I'm straight up.
But
15.
you're still the same. Under fire marker and nerve test. So I got to take a nerve test with Felina. And I fail. So she's going to take 2 under fire markers. So Frenchie has put the fire down onto Felina. And next 7 is going to be Sarah over there. Sarah has moved up 1 move. She's going to take 2 shots at Crooked Smiling Joe. So the first one's going to be just straight up. That's a miss.
That was it was there for a second.
The second one's going to be a -1. Joe. Another miss.
Wow.
So Sarah's moved up and she's fanned her repeater a little bit and missed. Okay, so that's both 7s. Now we're down to 6s. You have a 6 over here with Vasquez.
I got a 6 over there.
6. Bruder's a 6. Yeah, I don't have a 6. So Vasquez and Bruder will be the next up. Vasquez has triple moved up. We need to actually keep track of that too, because the more you move, the harder it is to hit you. So remember that for now.
Okay.
But otherwise, Bruder, with his shotgun, has moved up here, and he's looking into the brothel, and he's going to take a shot at Felina.
Point
So
blank.
you move twice. That's going to be -1. Yeah, you're at +6, point blank. Yeah, -1, so you're at +5. Goodbye, Felina.
All right, here we go. Ooh,
12.
17.
17 is another under fire marker and nerve test. So if I fail this nerve test, Felina is gone.
All righty.
And I take another under fire marker. So I'm at 3. And I need to roll a, what's their nerve? 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to roll a 7 on this D10 here. No, Felina is gone.
Oh.
Felina, we hardly knew you.
Yeah, well, those shotguns are really nasty, though.
They're very nasty.
As Felina just found out from the other end of a shotgun.
So that was your 2 6s. What's next? I got a 5.
I've got a 5.
So you got a 5 over there. That's Schieving. So you go first because you won the tie. Schieving has just a run up to there, overlooking the jail. And that's the first one. Do you have it? No, that's both.
That was, so now it's your 5,
My-
your 3, and then my 2 before your 2 2s.
The 5. I've had Dan Cleyne come out. He was on the top floor here of the brothel. We don't know what he was doing, but he was up there. And he's run up to the roof with 1 move. It's a 4-inch move. And he's going to take a shot at Vasquez. And he's not going to aim or anything. Oh, no, wait. He could aim, couldn't he? Because he only moved once. So he'll move, yeah, he move, aim, and shoot. That's what I meant.
But I triple moved.
Triple move. So that's going to be like a minus. Triple move is a -3. So I'm going to be at a -2 essentially. A 16. That takes it down to a 14, which just gets you out of the nerve test. But you do take an under fire marker. So Vasquez is going to take an under fire marker. That's my 5. And we're down to 3s, which is going to be over here. Wallace, tactical redeployment. He's gotten out of it. He's not going to sit there and shoot his repeater. He's run out the back door. And he's just going to cover that back door for now. And we're down to the 2s. And the first 2 is going to be the man with no name, followed by my 2s. The man with no name has done a full move. He's moving up towards the jail. And then I got 2 2s. So I got my killer. And I got Cuchillo in the bar there.
So you got your killer with a 2-2?
Killer with a 2-2.
That's a killer 2-2.
I wouldn't say that to his face. That's Josie Welch.
Okay, well.
Once he gets to not liking
inches
people,
away, so
they're not around very long.
He's going to have to move this way to talk about
I can move up to that horse maybe. All right, we'll figure it out. Josie Welch has moved twice up to the horse. We're going to take a shot at the man with no name. So we got Clint versus Clint. Josie Welch versus the man with no name. You may never see this again. So it's going to be +2 because he's the killer, but -2 because I moved twice.
And I moved 3 times.
Oh, shit. It's -2 because I moved twice and you're long range, but another -3 then. So I'm going to be at -3. I thought I was going to be straight up, but I'm going to be at -3 on this shot. That's going to be a mess. 7 is not going to do it. And finally, the last thing I have is in this house. Oops. Cuchillo has come out. And we're going to take 2 shots at Schieving. But he's in cover. But Andre is going to play his ace. He's had the ace in his hand.
I got an ace up my sleeve.
What does it say? The gunfight
is in the head, not the hands.
Yeah. So he gets essentially to do 3 free actions. So he's going to take 2 shots at me and move. So yeah, you're gonna be at +2 because I'm not in cover, and you're
point blank.
So first shot, 12. So that's gonna be under fire marker.
13.
13. I'm sorry.
And 13.
14. Oh, 13. So 2 under fire markers. So
okay.
Cuchillo is going to take 2 under fire markers, and then Schieving is just going to duck back around the building. And I think that is it for this turn. So Andre has almost burned through his entire hand.
You still got your... Oh, you forgot your 3 over
No,
there.
that was Wallace. That was Wallace.
Oh, that was... Okay.
Remember, he tactically redeployed.
Yep. All right.
All right, so we'll go ahead and put the under fire markers out, and we'll get our cards out, and we'll come back for the next turn. All right, so let's look at our cards. You ready?
No. So we draw a card and look at it?
Draw a card, look at it. Okay. I'll just put that up there.
Okay.
So I went first.
Well, and I guess I should have asked, what's a joker mean?
I think that's the lowest card.
So that's an absolute low. Okay.
Yeah. So you can place that at your leisure. So let's see. What was mine was a 4. So Cuchillo over there got an ace. So he's going to go first.
Well,
a couple of 10s.
Maybe.
A 6, a 9, a joker, a 7. Over here we got a 9 for Beresford. He gave Frenchie the ace and an 8 for Bruder, and I got a 7 back there. And yeah, so unless you have a card to play, we both pulled 1 card from our hand. What is that, a 4?
Yep.
What does that do?
Sodden by whiskey. Play after all initiative cards have been dealt and revealed. You may swap one of the opposing model's initiative cards for another opposing model's initiative card.
Okay, yeah, I have no way to counter that, so go for it. So he's taking the ace off Cuchillo. He's giving it to Cleyne. That means Cleyne is going to go first. Which I think Cleyne is going to do a double aim. And yeah, we're going to do a double aim, and we're going to take a shot at Vasquez. Cleyne is going to do a double aim and fire at Vasquez. But
Dust
going
in
to
your
burn
eye.
another card. So what is that?
Play on an opposing model after it declares its action
Is that
for
a
the
3?
turn. Yep.
I'm going to counter it.
Oh. Alrighty.
Okay,
Hey,
so
you've played 3 of your cards too.
I played all mine countering all yours.
countering mine.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Cleyne take a double aim shot at Vasquez. So I'm at +2. Oh, 19, 20, 21. Cleyne has just killed Vasquez outright.
And it wouldn't have
Kablooey.
Actually, if I got rid of the double aim, it still wouldn't have mattered, would it? 19 still a...
Yeah, it still would have been a kill.
Wow.
That was a hell of a shot, but look at that scope he's got on that thing. It's like Josie Wales' rifle when he shot that rope.
But it's also 19th century glass.
Okay, so that was the ace. What's after the ace? You got some 10s. Not seeing anything.
Yeah, not worse.
So the 2 10s. So he's got Sarah.
Oh, queen.
Oh, a queen. Oh, damn. There's a queen over there. Oh, Vasquez might be in trouble.
He might.
Yep.
So my queen's coming around the corner.
Here we go. So it's going to be Schieving. He's going to do 2 shots at Cuchillo. The first one's going to be at +2. A 16.
18.
That's an under fire and a nerve test.
This could do it right here,
And
couldn't
I've got
it?
3 then. Yeah, it could. No, he passes.
Oh, nice job.
I think. Let me check.
On a 2?
Cuchillo is actually gone. He had the 2. He got the 1 from the shot. He's only got a nerve of 4. He had a 2 +3, which he needed a 5. Cuchillo's toast.
Alrighty, and so my other shot goes.
Other shot is wasted. Yeah.
Well,
So,
I plugged him again, but it didn't.
So he's got
he was
the,
already dead. A
it's
pair of
twice.
10s.
Pair of 10s. Sarah is going to take an aim shot and then a regular shot. So the first shot's going to be mine at +1. We're going to say the horse is going to give him substantial cover.
Nothing.
That's a miss.
And
12. That's
minus
a
one
-1
is 11.
Yep. So that's an under fire marker onto Josie Welch.
Yeah, it ain't much, but it's what I got.
It's something.
It's better than nothing.
But he still has the man with no name. With no name. He's just going to sit and blast away at Josie Welch. So 0 on the first one. All said and done. Oh, shoot.
17.
Damn, that's a under fire marker.
And a test.
Test. Okay, well, Josie Welch is at 2. He's a 3+ on his nerve test. He's got the 2 under fire markers. So he's going to be at a 5. I need a 5 to pass this, or I take another one. Oh, yeah, 3. Okay, we're good there.
Whew.
Next shot.
And that's a nothing.
That's a miss.
Oh,
crap.
but
That's
it's
a
minus
minus
two.
2. That's a -2.
So you
That
lived.
saved me. That saved me. Hold on. Yeah.
So it's an 18.
So that's another.
But
so,
it's another
man.
another nerve test with
We're gonna
3.
need a 6 this time though. Come on, Josie. No, he's at 4. I think he's toast. I think he's dead. You got him. Because he can only take 4.
Yep.
Oh, you killed Josie Welch.
Yeah.
Not killed him. He ran off.
It's the man with no name.
Yeah, but he's going against Josie Wells.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's like the immovable object, right? Versus the unstoppable force. Okay, well, damn, there goes my killer. That's not good. That's not good.
Okay, so.
I wonder if I had a card to deal with that. I know I had one. Yeah. Spotted horse cannot be killed, but I have to play it when it's about to be shot. And I don't think it would have helped me anyway. Okay, well that does it for my my killer. My 9 was Crooked Joe. He's going to run in. He's going to start digging around the desks and cabinets for the keys to this cell. I need a 10. A 5. Okay, so we're up to 5. So we've searched half the office. What's
Woo.
next? 7? You got
no,
you got
I've got a 9.
Oh, you got a 9. Yeah, Beresford is a 9. Beresford is going to fire up at Cleyne. He's no cover from the angle he's at, I don't think. Yeah, no. But he's going to double aim, so he's going to stand and shoot. 12, so that's a 14.
That's something.
Yeah, that is a under fire marker.
Okay.
So you've made Dan duck his head. So that was his 9. He's got an 8. So next is your 8 over here, which is Bruder. Bruder has triple moved from the front of the brothel around here, and he's over here with Wallace. And I got 2 7s next, so next is going to be, what's this 7? Oh, that was Cuchillo. I shouldn't have done that. Well, we'll use the 7 there is going to be, so we'll just do what he did earlier with the 7. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with Wallace. Wallace has done 2 moves to get into contact with Bruder. So I'm going to get +1 because they have the initiative. Otherwise, we're just equal. We're going to roll a d10 each. And the difference, whoever is higher, is going to have the difference of the other player's dice in under fire markers. I got a 5, a 3. Oh. That's really a 6 though, because I'm a +1.
Really?
Yep. So you're going to take 3 under fire markers.
Oh man.
Damn. That is rough. Okay. So Bruder has gotten beat down a little bit by Wallace.
A little bit.
Popped around the corner and started clubbing him with my with my repeater.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to shoot you in the face with a shotgun.
That's because I popped around. You were just sitting there, kind of wondering what was going on, and the guy ran around the corner screaming and started clubbing you. Okay, so that's 1 7.
Well, personally, I think my gut reaction is pull the trigger. But hey,
maybe you're reloading. I don't know. So that was both 7s. What's left? Jokers?
Jokers.
And my joker goes first, right?
Yep.
And that is going to be my
joker.
Boss. All right, so Rubeard McCox has come in, and he's going to search. We're already at 5, so we searched half of the office. Oh, yeah.
I think you might have found them.
First try. First drawer I open. There they are. Hey,
it's like keys. They're hanging on the rack there, on the peg that says keys.
So I have the keys. We're unlocking the door, and then the last one's going to be Frenchie over there, the cowboy boss. So let's see here. Frenchie has just run around, and he is now waiting for the results of this combat, whatever it may be. A break off, possibly Bruder gets his ass knocked out. Who knows? And that'll do it.
Yeah, there are solutions there.
He's not automatically dead. There's definitely a chance he can survive that.
If he can break off, then he could fire a shotgun.
Yes, he could.
That could be.
You need to do 2 actions to break off, but you could use your 3rd action however you want.
Cool.
So let's grab another card. So I'm at 4. What are you at? Up to 3 now?
In my hand?
Yeah.
I'm at 2.
2 with the new card?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So I'm at 4. I need to start using these. Maybe I've been saving them up for this turn here. So, okay, we'll shuffle our decks and we'll start the next turn. All right, so we're gonna think about who we might want to go first, who we might want to go last, and okay, and then we're both gonna pull and look.
Ready, go.
Okay, Andre went first. Barely. He's got a 2. And I put a 4 up onto.
We both had crap
Cleyne.
draws.
Yeah, but I need this guy, so we'll go ahead and put out the rest of them. So in the end, where it mattered, where I really needed it, was over here. But Bruder's got the initiative over Wallace, and Andre does have the see how the cats jump rule, which he hasn't used yet, but I was just reminding him of it, where he could put down a 2nd card, which you could still do if you want to try to boost anyone's up. So you would place a 2nd card on anyone, face down, look at it. And if you want to
there
replace
a proximity to my...
yeah, you have to be within, I think, 8 inches. So really it's just him.
Yeah. And...
Could be the boss too, but you could do it for the boss.
I could do it for the boss?
Yep, so put one down, or look at it and see if it's better than the one you have. And if you want to replace it, you can.
So when do I show it?
Right now. Or you just replace it, if you want to. So we went from a 3 to a 9, so that's good. Then over here, I had an ace on Crooked Joe, but a joker on my boss. And then Padilla got a 7, and I have to see what condition Padilla's in. So I hope I don't roll a 1, or I might be in big trouble here.
That would be really bad.
A 6, Ooh. So he's fine. He's raring to go, man. And then over there, he's got a queen on Man with No Name. He's got a 2 on Sarah. He's got an 8 on Schieving. I got a 4 up here on Cleyne, and then a 7 over here on Beresford. So, all right. So who's first?
My jack.
Oh, my ace.
Oh, your ace.
Yeah, my Crooked Smiling Joe is an ace. Concilio, I'm not Concilio. Crooked Joe has come out 2 moves, and he's just going to stay there. No, you know what? I'm just going to take my final move and just go up to the tree here. I was going to come out here and try to delay all them coming in so I get out the back door, but if I die, I'll lose half my guys. I'll take a big nerve test. And if I fail that, I'm screwed because I'm going to be running off the board. So I can't lose another guy, essentially. So that's the ace. Oh, but I might lose a guy here. Maybe. I already got you by 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Bruder, so you ready to, are you going to break off or are you going to continue?
Hell yes, I'm breaking off.
Okay, break off, break off. So Andre's broken off. He's moved back behind the fence. He's going to use the King, True Grit. And he's going to recover fully with Bruder. So Bruder's back in action here. So that's that one. What's next? 9s?
Oh,
got a
there's
queen over
actually
there?
the queen went first, but...
Oh. Okay, we'll go ahead and do him. The man with no name. The man with no name has made it all the way over to that fence, overlooking the back of the jail here. Next up is going to be Frenchie here with the 9. And he's looking right at Wallace. So are you going to charge or are you going to just sit there and blast away?
Probably going to charge, but I want to know the odds first.
So you're going to get a +1 for charging. And I think the boss, you get a +1 as well for hand-to-hand. So you're going to be at +2.
Okay.
Which is pretty good on D10.
It is.
Unless you whiff. And that could be a problem. So we'll let Andre decide. Okay, well, Frenchie, he's not going to come in. It's too much of a risk to him to come in. There's a chance he could whiff. So he's just going to blast away with 3 shots with his pistol. So the first one's going to be at +3. 15. That's an underfired and a nerve test. Okay. So I'm a 4. I need a 5. He takes another one. Okay, that's 1 shot. This one's at +2. This could be it for Wallace. Another
14.
13.
13.
So that's another under fire. So 1 more and he's toast. This one's at +1. 12.
Well, that's an under fire, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's it. Wallace is dead. He's been wiped out, which means I need to take a big nerve test. I'll have to see when I have to do that, now or at the end of the turn. Frenchie has driven off Wallace, and that was a 9, so next is an 8. So 8 is Schieving over there by the saloon. Yeah, man, then you got a 7 over here after that.
Yep. So that'll be a double move and a fire.
Firing through the window.
Yeah.
So that'll be a -1 for, hold on here, let's count up. We'll count them up. So Schieving has moved, double move, -1 for that. -1 for shooting through the window, but he is within regular range. So it's -2.
-2.
11.
11, that's a marker, isn't it?
It is, yes, under fire marker. All right, Rubeard McCox is going to take an under fire marker from Schieving.
And now we're down to 7s.
7s, you put yours down first.
Yeah.
So Beresford over there is going to be next. So Beresford here is going to fire up at Cleyne. I don't have any card. I burned all my cards countering Andres. And all I have left is stuff that helps me. Nothing that disadvantages him.
Woo!
3, that's going to be a miss. So that was a double aim shot. So that's a 7.
Got me up to a 5.
So I have a 7 over there, and that's Pedro Padilla. Pedro, he's able-bodied, so he's booking it. He's trying to get out of Rio Manteca back to the hideout so we can reorganize the gang for another heist.
Okay.
Avenge his brother Greg.
You got your 4.
The 4. Okay, so that's Schieving. That's Cleyne. I do have now all the cards I have are all offensive, so I should be able to use one now.
You've always been offensive, Travis.
Yes. Cleyne moved, recovered, and his last action he's going to take a shot at Schieving there in the street. So this is going to be no modifiers, straight up shot. See if we get lucky. An 18. Ooh, that is damn close to taking him down. But it is a nerve test.
Okay. So I'm at 1.
You're going to be at 1.
Yeah.
And then you need a 5, I believe, because you're a regular guy. +1 for a 6. He takes another one.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to get equal to, I think, or less than.
Like you said I needed a 5. I'm like, yeah, I got a 5.
Five
That's
or
a
less.
6.
5 or less, I think. And then, okay, well, Schieving, Cleyne has been my main man here. He's taken out Vasquez. He's did some damage over there on Schieving. So that was that one. What do you got left?
I got a 2 on...
And I'm done. Oh, no, I got a joker here on McCox. So next up is going to be Sarah. Sarah's just moved up there, triple move. The last thing is going to be Rubeard McCox, who's still in the jail. So, what's important here? Stopping them, going out here and trying to take out man with no name. Do I just run out here and assist? You know what I should do? I'm definitely going to recover, so I'm going to pull this off because I don't want that. Yeah, he does have 5. Let me think about it again. Fox has come out through the window. He did a barrel roll, landed, ran over here, and he's going to see if he can get revenge on the man with no name for taking out Josie Welch. I get 1 shot, and it's going to be at a -1. A 4. That's a 3. That's not going to do it.
That's close.
Looks like a misfire.
Okay. You missed the fence.
I missed the fence. I missed everything. And that'll do it. So what I need to do now is take a big nerve test. We'll do this before we do anything else. So if I fail this, it's over. And I believe, let me check the nerve test for my boss. I have to not roll a 1 here. Yeah, we passed. Good job, McCox.
Jesus.
Very, very motivational there. Come on, guys, just hang around for a little bit longer.
We're not quite dead yet, guys.
No, we can still make it off. We got Padilla right there. So okay, let's restock our hands and go to the next turn. Okay, so we both decided who needs to go when, and we're gonna go now. He got me by a millimeter of time. Okay, so we'll put out the rest. So they're out. Andre's going to use his see how the cat jumps, I believe. So you can put 1 down on somebody. Now, look at it and decide if you want to replace. Are you going to replace it?
I don't think so.
Then pull that one off. So it's worse than a 5. So we got a 10 on Sarah. I got a 9 over here on Padilla, which is the important thing because I'm beating Frenchie and Bruder. I'm even
the
beating
man with no name.
So I got
Sarah's got you beat.
I got the initiative over here. So his only hope is that Sarah can shoot me from the fence over there. If not, I could probably get off the board.
So you got a 9, 5, 7, huh?
Yeah, an 8.
And an 8.
Yep.
So now is a good time
to cards.
Sodden by whiskey.
No, not that one.
Yeah.
Oh God, again.
Again.
That's not good.
It's I think one of the, if not the best card in the.
It's really good. So that means you can switch 2 of mine around, right?
Yep.
So he's going to put the 5 from Crooked Joe onto Padilla, and then the 9 back onto Crooked Joe. And I think that'll do it. So now, Crooked Joe is going to be going first, apparently. No, Sarah. So Sarah will go first. Sarah's going to just stay behind the fence with her repeater. She's going to take an aim shot at Padilla and then a regular shot. So it'll be a 0
and a -1. So a 0.
That's a miss.
And a -1.
19 and 18. Oh, wow. Thank God for that -1.
Yeah, got those in the right order.
Okay, so I need to take a nerve test. I need a 5 here.
No.
Damn.
All right.
Not good, not good. Okay, so Sarah has put two
nice
fire
shot,
markers
Sarah.
on the Padilla.
Okay, that's with the 10.
Yep, now the 9. 9. So this
So
guy.
I got
Bruder,
my 9
I'm sorry.
first.
Beresford over there goes first.
So
Okay, so he's Beresford has just moved over a little bit to get a better lineup on Cleyne, and he's going to move and take an aim shot.
at +1,
14, which I believe is just an under fire marker.
Alrighty.
So Cleyne takes another under fire marker. So that's the 9. And my 9, the next is going to be Crooked Joe. Joe has come up 2 moves up here, and he's going to take a shot. He's within point blank of Frenchie. So I am going to get a +2 on this roll. Unless Andre's got a card or something. None of my cards are really helping me that much in this one. They're all like they're all about like no negative for moving, no negative for cover. It's like you're not any of those. So we'll just take a +2 shot at Frenchie. Oh, an 18.
That's a problem.
Frenchie is dead. Crooked Joe has killed Frenchie with one roll.
A problem.
10 minutes, you'll be smoking in hell. Get out!
Oh my God. Good job, Joe. Good job. Okay, so that was the 9. What's next?
You're 8, I think.
My 8. Rubeard.
And then you're 7.
Yep. McCox is going to fire at man with no name. All 3. We're just going to sit here and blast away through that fence. So he's the boss. He's a +1. He's point blank. He gets +2 more for the pistol. -1 for the fence. So he's going to be at a 2, a 1, and a 0. So the 2. That's a 10. I think that's nothing. The 1. A 12. That's a 13. It's under fire. And then the 0. Nothing. Wow, after all that, just another fire marker. Not good, McCox. Not good. Dan Cleyne is going to... Oh, but I got the stupid under fire marker. Okay. Well, I'll just pull it. So instead of a +2, I'm going to be a +1 now. But he's going to take an aim shot at man with no name. And since he's up on a high building, he ignores cover. And, oh God. What do you got now?
Dust in your eye, no aim shot.
Man, I just don't have anything good on my cards, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I did,
well.
but I used them all to counter yours. Let me see if I have it. What is that, a 10?
10.
Ah, look at that.
Hey.
Playing one of your own models. Yeah, we'll counteract yours.
Okay.
Okay, we're back to +1 again. Come on, Cleyne, be the hero. Oh man, that was a 14. That was a 14. So Cleyne missed. Damn it. So that was the 7. So next up is the 6, which was going to be Frenchie, who's now dead. You got a 5 over here with Bruder.
Yep.
Got a 4 with man with no
And
name.
a
Another
5.
5 over here with Schieving. And then 5. The last thing is going to be Padilla, really. No, I'm sorry. The last thing is going to be him, but Padilla is going to be coming up here soon.
Oh yeah, right here.
Bruder is going to charge up and try to take out Padilla with the shotgun, but I just pulled this on the last turn. Stumble.
Nice.
Play on any opposing model at any point during the move action. His turn ends immediately. It loses any further actions. So when he's right here, he's going to just strip and fall over his duster. Whoops. Can't move.
Nice.
He's now out of range with the shotgun, and I think that means that we're going to get Padilla off the board.
So it's a 12-inch range with the shotgun?
Shotgun is 8. 8-inch range.
Okay.
Oh, you could take a shot at him.
No, because I said I was going to move twice and shoot here.
That's right. And plus you stumbled
This
and you
is
lost
that
all your
game,
actions.
where that matters.
It does.
Okay.
All right, so that stumble came in very, very handy. Next up,
Somewhat.
5. So the next 5 is going to be Schieving there.
And that's a 12-inch pistol range.
Yeah. So we're here at the end. It's over. It's pretty much over. We've computed in our computer-like brains that that Andre can't possibly stop me. His next was going to be, well, he had Schieving, but he's got a pistol. He's not going to be able to get in range and do anything. Padilla's going to go next.
And run off the board.
And he's going to get off the board, get back to the hideout. And the man with no name is going to go last, so he can't possibly stop him. Andre doesn't have stumble. He's got nothing really. What do you have?
Well, I
left?
should have used that stumble.
That would be handy. You could stop.
I should have countered your stumble, shouldn't I?
You should have. What was your last card? Dust in
Any
your
bonuses
eye.
for...
Okay.
No, I already burned that one. I think I'm out of cards.
Yeah. So anyway, Padilla's going to get out, and we'll come back and wrap it up. It was a good game. I thought it was fairly balanced.
I thought I was going to kick your ass.
Without that stumble, I still could have won. You could have missed.
Yeah, I could have whiffed.
But you had a good chance to take him down before he got off. But that stumble card,
Well,
that was the game.
and the lucky shot on my big man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, taking him out. Who was that? Oh, that was Crooked Joe took him down.
Yeah.
He ran up there and blasted him.
Yeah.
That was yeah, if he was still alive, I don't.
Yeah.
Then I would have had a hard time getting off.
Yeah, so I honestly didn't think you were going to be able to negate both those dudes because those are two big threats back there.
Shotgun and the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought I had it wrapped, and
But Crooked Joe, he had something to say about that.
yep.
So that's Olivier's guy, one of our patrons, and oh no, that's not Olivier. That was Olivier's Frenchie. I'm sorry, that's Eaglesham. So Olivier died. He got killed by Eaglesham.
Oh man.
So yeah, pretty cool. It was a good game. These games are always hit and miss, but I think the rules are balanced enough that as long as you're not too crazy with the scenario and you keep it simple like this, it's usually leads to a fairly balanced game. And it was balanced, and like Andre said, he thought I had no chance, but with a couple of good rolls and a couple of timely cards, I was able to do it. So, what was your plan, Andre? I know you gave a long plan earlier.
Pretty much exactly like it. Yeah. I had the three. I had the repeater with the man with no name. Pressing up hard on the front, pressuring you. I had the rifle pinging away from long range over here. And then I had my boss in the shotgun coming up the back, keeping you from squeaking out the back too easy.
Yeah, I think it's important that because normally there's always a decision: do you let the Cowboys know which side he has to get off of or not? I thought in this one it'd be important to do that because then you could put stronger forces and have a better chance instead of everything's over here and then I'm here and I just
if
run.
I didn't know where you were running off, it would especially if I had to balance the forces and it's like, well, shit.
Knowing where they're going and in this particular one is important. Not every mission, but sometimes it's
this time it was important, and it wasn't overly powerful knowing that. I could have overloaded that backside, knowing that you had to come through me over there.
Well, overloaded it with one more person.
Yeah, but I could have put the man with no name back there.
Oh yeah, you could have put Frenchie and the man with no name. Your two best guys.
And the shotgun.
And the shotgun. That would have made it difficult.
Yeah, but I really wanted to try and knock you down on the front side of this. I wanted to hit you hard, and that worked out really as well as I could have hoped with a number of kills. I was dropping guys all over the place.
You did kill 4 of my guys.
Yeah.
And we did take that big nerve test.
Yeah.
Which could have ended the game for you right there. But I didn't have any under fire markers on Rubeard.
Yeah.
So it was. Of course, I would not have been surprised if I rolled a 1 on that, just because that's kind
well,
of.
Well, you did roll it too, Travis.
I don't like to waste pips.
Yeah, I see that. But yeah, no, it was really, I wanted to try and, I wanted you to have to deal with me coming in hard at you on the front side. Partly just to draw resources off your escape out the back.
Yeah, and then me not kicking that door in on the first turn gave you a glimmer of hope as well.
Yeah, you still did. It just took another dude to do it.
Yeah, it took 2 guys to do it.
Yeah.
And so I think it was a pretty good mission. So,
it was.
For just kind of throwing it together.
Yeah, taking down your shotgun without a loss was a hard
Felina,
blow to you right up
Felina
front.
from El Paso.
Yeah, well, especially after she had the drop on me, and you made me burn 2 cards.
We burned to a lot of cards at that first couple turns.
Well, how many cards did you play not countering mine?
I think just the one. The stumble. I think just the stumble at the end is the only card I played for myself.
The game-winning card.
Yeah. Everything else was burned just to counter all yours, and I just got lucky to have all the same numbers you did, almost probably what 70% of the time. You only got a couple of cards through in the whole game.
Well, I got a few through, but yeah, right up front, you know, there was that double counter, and I think you countered 2 others. But I played a lot of cards.
You did.
I was not holding them back, and
Yeah, there's no point if you got a good spot to use them, use them.
well, and it was like, okay, I can probably take a guy down if I, you know, it's like the switching the initiative cards. I think that's
Sodden by whiskey.
what I did here, right?
Yeah, you took down Cuchillo.
So I can take that guy down. It's a really good card, but I'm removing one of your models from the board.
Yep. Yeah, that one's really good. But yeah, it was. I liked it. So. Yeah, I know that the. Anyway, yeah, it's a slight distraction there, but we're going to wrap it up now. It's a fun game. I like this game. It's a fun game, but we're going to start playing some more Western games. So we got Pulp Alley. Dave sent that to us to try out, and it's a pulp era game, but it is very well suited for Westerns.
Yeah, cool.
There's Western scenarios in the book. There's Western scenarios in the scenario pack, and there's no reason you can't use it for Westerns. And I've read through a little bit of it. I haven't gone through it really in depth yet, but it looks pretty cool. It's got a lot of cool, innovative mechanics in it. So we're going to try that out at some point here within the next month for the Westerns. And you know, the goal is to try to do multiple Western rule sets. Dead Man's Hand, the first one. Pulp Alley's the second one. Possibly we might try. I think Gunfighter's Ball is out there. We could try that. If you guys know any other Western rules that we could try out, we got all the Western stuff, so that's the beauty of historical minis is you have one set and you can try any rules that you can find. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan for our Western stuff. So we'll try multiple games, see which one we like the best, and after that we'll just, I guess, play that one. So yeah, thanks for watching this one. And let us know what you think of Dead Man's Hand. Let us know if there's any other Western rules out there that we don't know about. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then subscribe. And check out our Patreon page if you want to see what's going on here behind the scenes. Now we're about to do another Chain of Command Patreon. We're doing the Gamble Gap campaign for Chain of Command. We're going to do Game 3 tomorrow. We're going to do a participation game on this table Sunday morning. So that's always fun. The Zoom, not Zoom. Zoom is kind of like it's kind of catch-all term, right? Zoom, but
Yeah,
it's
a Zoom.
We have our cameras. I move the pieces, and remote people, patrons in this case, will be commanding a platoon in Chain of Command. So it's always fun. And then Facebook group as well, and Twitter, blah blah blah. All that, we're all over the place here. So you can find us almost anywhere. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign out. Say thank you for watching, and see you next time.